Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Shadows of the Damned. We finally made it to the front door of the castle in Act 5-2. This is where we've been working our way towards throughout the entire game. It's finally time to knock on Fleming's front door. The way behind us is closed, as always. Some kind of odd white fire in these pipes, these vents. And a security camera. Strangely high tech for the underworld. No way of avoiding them. Can't destroy them either. But they don't do anything, so we'll just walk on by.
Crowded out there. Wait, let me guess. I'm going to open this door again and all the demons will be gone, right?
It's worth a try. No, it didn't work out that way. Alright, so behind all these demons is the front door of the Castle of Hassel. We have to take on Fleming's final defense before we actually are able to gain entry. Or I should say the final defense to the castle. Once we're actually inside the castle, of course, there'll be their own surprises in there. Alright, now this section's actually one of the bigger pains in the game because you have to take on these two rollers in a wide open area. And okay, so it's not okay, I guess it's not that big of a deal if they knock each other over like that. So let's just keep them doing that. Okay, one down. Now, this can be a problem because these guys are very fast, and we can't hurt them while they're rolling. We have to try to get them to roll into these walls, or in a barrel. Apparently, the barrel knocks them over as well. And you need to have a line of sight with them for them to start rolling. And they'll roll. Wait, did he just fall over? I thought I heard that. No, I don't see him. He won't change his roll to chase you in a straight line. So if you try to... if he tries to go after you and then you duck behind a wall, he'll probably just roll around the wall. Okay, I don't know why he went that way. He'll probably just try to roll around the wall instead of going at you in a straight line. And he is knocking himself over down there. I don't know why he's over there. Something is wrong with the AI, I think. No, this is not working. Yeah, you can see how he's sort of rolling around the front door there instead of just going straight into the wall. Man, I'm using all my alcohol here, and this is concerning. Hold on, did he? Yep. Alright, I'm glad, Alright, and two of these guys, we only had to encounter one of them up to this point. This room, by the way, this courtyard in front of the castle, this is one of the parts that people tend to complain about more than any other scene. I notice when I see people talking about them getting stuck on a part in the game, it's usually this part. Because you do have to go through these waves. It's pretty difficult the first time through. And that barrel, I don't think it actually did anything. It didn't look like it did any damage at all. Alright, so we have two of these guys, and again, they're not much of a threat as long as we can get by the QTE each time. But because there are two of them, that gives us much less time to actually aim and fire. Because when one is recovering from attempting an... While one is recovering from attempting an attack, the other one might just be charging at us. So we have to keep track of both of them. Okay. Okay, that got one of them. Good. That did hurt me, but it did kill one of them, so it was worth it. Okay, I failed that last button press, but if you only fail one, that's still enough to pass it. Oh, where'd it go? Just, the bomb seemed to vanish from his shoulder. I notice I'm making a mistake where I try to run, sort of sidestep him as he comes in, and that's not working because the range of his grasp is enough that I can't just sidestep him as he comes by. And I've gotten most of his things off, whatever those things are. And, no, still there. Fortunately, this is the last line of Fleming's defense for the front door. So once we get rid of him, we'll be able to just walk right in the castle. Maybe this is overkill. But let's just pump as many bombs as possible into him before blowing them up. In any case, you're getting a demonstration of how it's not really much of a threat as long as you can keep passing those QTEs. Man, he's covered with bombs and I can't hit any of them. That's just... Okay, yeah, there we go. Good. Good.
Let's go and see what's behind that door.
Yeah, well, we've been playing the whole game to get to this point, to actually enter the castle, see what Fleming's home is like. But as we can see, we also have a climb to make. It's a tall tower, and Fleming and Paula are at the top of it. And, we've got, organs, I think, growing out of the tower. And a lot of meat, you know, a lot of raw, rotting meat just hanging around like everywhere else in the underworld. Oh, there's a barrel over here. Probably could have used that for something. And another barrel there. Probably should have noticed that. I'm just looking around to see if there's any barrels or anything around that I missed. That does not look like it. So, with that, it's time to actually enter the castle. Yeah, and even though we get one of these intermission screens, we're still on level 5 too. I don't know why they have one of these scenes in here. I guess there's a lot to load. More so than the usual screen transition. Alright, we made it. So let's get a look at how Fleming lives.
More putikaf? What does that mean?
Must be a joke from the designers.
The who?
I'll let you work out that brain buster for yourself.
Who are these comedians?
I believe they're guardians of this room. Each has the ability to control a piece of the puzzle.
Is there any way to shut them up?
Shove me down one of their throats and I'll let you know.
I like that the thing that bothers Garcia about this room are the tombstones with the laughing mouths and not the floating platform maze.
Smelled atrocious in there.
And that soundbite shouldn't have played then. You see, what he's referring to is that when we go up to one of these tombstones, we stick Johnson in there in order to control these platforms. And now he's supposed to say it smelled terrible in there. Right, so basically the way this room works, it's made up of a bunch of platforms that we can control with those tombstones, and we have to move the platforms in the right area, the right way to get to the places we need. For example, the way I move this one now, we could get over to that other platform over there, but there's nothing else we can do with that, so we have to move it in another way. We could move it that way, but that doesn't help, and there's a red gem on one side of it, so what do? Well, we can also move it this wise. Well, it's actually a big Tetris piece. It's a T-block. Alright, and that allows us to get to this tombstone, which will allow us to control another block. That one. Has stairs on it. I do like the idea of this room. It's pretty interesting. And very different from the rest of the game. Actually, yeah, we filled up enemy stun time on the light shot, so let's work on size, I think. Because we are using the light shot quite a bit, I think, so maybe we should just spend time pumping that up. We got those cone-headed zombies, and remember, demons I should say, remember what those do? They can shoot at us like that, and they can kill us very quickly, so let's try to get rid of those guys as soon as we can. Alcohol, and last bottle of tequila, that's no good. Just have to be more careful. Is that red thing they shoot a bird? I don't think I ever noticed that before. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Okay, let's take a look around. Oh, one more over there. Actually, was he... Wow, we're quite lucky that he didn't kill us, because... Well, maybe that banister blocked his view that whole time. I didn't realize that there was a guy to our back that whole time. Alright. I believe that's the last one. Okay, let's see. Where can we go? Not that way. And there's some upside down stairs there. We'll probably need to make them right side up. So this is the only way we can go for right now.
What's so funny, bitch face?
Those laughing faces seem to really bother Garcia. Let's see, like, much more than anything else he's seen so far. I mean, I would think that this room kind of not adhering to the laws of physics might be a little bit bothersome, but whatever. Okay, so... You might notice that we moved that goat head into the cube of darkness so we could dispel it. It also gets us some much-needed alcohol. But I don't think we can do anything else from here, so we have to move it again. I mean, they're not even laughing loudly. I don't really know what it is about them that bothers Garcia so much. Maybe he just doesn't like to see demons having a good time. Alright, so putting the stairs like that... Okay, yeah, there we go. That gives us a way up and a way down. Yeah, this, oh, yep, that's what I thought I heard. This room, yeah, has a very different style of gameplay than most of the game. Because this really, as you've seen, it's really not a puzzle game in any way. So it's an interesting change, again, just for them to slow things down and give you a room where you sort of have to puzzle things out. You know, Garcia, throughout the game, comes off as a tough demon hunter, but you kind of wonder what he would do without Johnson. I mean, he's able to headbutt demons real good, but if he didn't have Johnson, what exactly would he do? Like, it doesn't seem he would have, you know, made it anywhere if he didn't have Johnson to help him out as his weapon. Alright, so we got another Tetris piece. And we're gonna, yeah, line it up with that gate. See if we can do that. You always hate getting the S piece in Tetris. Oh, Cyber Demon. Yeah, like in this case, what would Garcia do here if he didn't have Johnson to act as his hot boner? We don't know what Garcia was doing as a demon hunter before he met Johnson. So maybe he had some kind of weapon beforehand that he was able to use. But I don't really see how. And I think, yeah, if we line it up like this, that should be okay. Now, we go to this one, and of course we want to line this up with the piece we were just moving, and that doorway over there on the left. And we should be able to do it like this. Great. So it's not an especially difficult puzzle, but I mean, it's an interesting thing to add. And out of ammo for the boner, so gotta move to a different weapon.
Darkness. Why now?
Didn't we see a goat head back on that spinner? Hurry!
Yeah, we did see a goat head back on that, and this is a good time to have, you know, good spatial awareness of where you are, your location relative to everything else, because otherwise it might be difficult to realize where that goat head is if you didn't realize where the spinning block was, considering that the goat head will not be facing you a good deal of the time on that block. I've been using the hot boner most of the time when an explosive weapon is needed. But the green weapon, the Skull Blaster, can also be used as an explosive, as you can see there. I just don't use the green weapon most of the time because for whatever reason I have more difficulty aiming with it than the other weapons.
Fucker.
Out of alcohol again. Alright, so we have a doorway we could go there, a stairway, and another stairway down there. And that, yep, that's a vending machine. We sure could go for that, but no. No. Because we still may be able to buy red gems from Chris. Alright, but what's down here? Okay, red gem and a bottle of, I believe that's absinthe. I believe that's the green one. Alright, again for the light shot. Let's have a look around. So, okay, there's something down. There's, yeah, waterfall going upside down. Alright. And one coming down. Anyway, oh, there's a tombstone upside down, so obviously we'll have to flip that. We have this bridge going across this gap and some stairs going down. So let's try to remember what this all looks like before we start moving things. Alright, and here's where we can't advance anymore. So... oh, we can see what's down there. It's just a lot of water. It's a big pool. There's a gate over to the on the other side where we can't get to. So, of course, that's going to be our destination. Alright, let's start moving things around and see what happens. Alright, we got a really big block this time. Oh, red gem on there, so I know what our first priority is going to be. That makes those stairs inaccessible, though. We can still get across to the other side, but... but you can assume that we're going to need those stairs for something. Alright, we can move the stairs towards us. And I believe I saw another tombstone down there. Yep, that allows us to reach this. And what does that let us... Alright, automatic darkness, so we have to move this as fast as we can, because there's a goat head on it. And there we go. And... okay, so that now connects with the other side. No, actually with our side still. But that wouldn't help us because we need to use this block to connect our side with the other side so we can reach that gate. And I think that does it. That looks like that's making a connection. Alright. So now... now enemies appear, I guess. From... it sounds like it anyway. Yeah, there we go. The dentist really is very useful. And you'll see just how useful it is once we get to the end of this game. Alright, let's move this bridge back to how it was originally. Or, I don't know if that's how it was originally, but... at least in a way to allow us to get to that other side. And when we go down the stairs now, we should be able to reach the gate. I like the music in this area. It's, you know, not much, it's ambient, but it's relaxing and fits the mood, I think, of the puzzle section of the game.
A nice, cool shower.
G, that's a golden shower.
That doesn't look yellow to me. I mean, I guess that would follow that Fleming would like to have that in his castle, but I'm gonna cast doubt on that, just because I don't really like the idea that Garcia's been running through urine for the past few minutes. Alright, nothing down here. So, this gate is the end of the puzzle room. Yeah. Well, we weren't going back there anyway. But, here is Chris.
Well,
so let's see.
This is as far as I go, friends. If y'all want to conduct business, now's the time.
Alright, this is the last time we can actually buy anything from Chris. He will not follow us further on into the castle. Fortunately, we do have enough gems to buy one more red from him. And that'll be all. And, oh, the clipping actually worked this time. The hand went in Chris's mouth. Usually doesn't work. Yeah, you take care too. Size is almost done on the light shot. So, say goodbye to Chris, everyone, because this is the last time we'll be seeing him. That still doesn't mean we can kill him. No, it doesn't. But that's the end of this level and the end of Chris. But that does mean that, hey, now our white gems are free to actually buy alcohol with, so we'll take advantage of that. This door means the end of the level, and that means the end of today's video. And the end of 5-2. So I'll see you next time as we continue on to 5-3 and continue our ascent.